With the Gulf of Mexico gone, plastic straws back, and the Kansas City Chiefs choking in the Super Bowl, it's been a pretty easy week to get fired. Oh! Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the I Am Fired Up show. With me, as always, is my trusty co-host, Adam Maskey, John the Wolf Salvatore, and the man pulling all the strings here on the show, the world's greatest producer, Juan Miraz.
Hey, I told you before, when we're taping, it's Curly.
Curly? Why Curly?
Because that's what everyone calls me. Stick to it, bro.
Okay, gotcha. Juan Miraz, everybody.
Keep playing with me, fool.
Anyways, boy, oh boy, what a week it was. Let's get right into the news. On Sunday, America witnessed one of the saddest breakups of all times. Patrick Mahomes and the NFL referees. As you know, the Kansas City Chiefs faced the Philadelphia Eagles at Super Bowl 57 in New Orleans. The Super Bowl went fine. However, as always, the halftime show was met with controversy. While many people liked Kendrick Lamar being selected to perform, some felt that Louisiana native Lil Wayne should have been invited as well to deliver his trademark gremlin in a paper shredder sound. Andy Reid also drew criticism for the use of his new offensive playbook, with some fans thinking probably should have stuck to the old one. After the game, Travis Kelce was seen making his way off the field looking sad and confused. Many fans noted that Taylor Swift also appeared sad and confused during the game, most likely wondering, what are all those people running around down there for? In other news this week, deep in the waters of the Gulf of Mexico, scientists discovered the Jacuzzi of Despair, a deadly brine pool that kills anything that enters its waters and can be smelled from miles away. Said Amy Schumer, "Fine, I'll put some pants on." 600-pound woman in Detroit is suing Lyft, claiming the rideshare company is liable because her driver said she wouldn't fit into his car. A judge has agreed to listen to the case, and upon hearing this, she was given a court date and gently rolled back into the sea. This week, many Americans noticed that Donald Trump had delivered on his promise of renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, noting that it had even been changed on popular GPS map sites like Google Maps. Trump has since announced his new plan to rename the state of Kentucky to Mesopotamia. He is also planning on signing an executive order decrying the irrational campaign against plastic straws, directing federal agencies to stop buying paper straws. Plastic straws were notoriously shunned years ago. They can be deadly to sea turtles by getting mistaken for food, causing internal injuries. When reached for comment, his son Don Jr. said, "We need straws. When's the last time you did cocaine out of a sea turtle?" And Bryce Mitchell is back in the news again this week after making headlines last week for his racist tirade on his new podcast. In a podcast with Theo Vaughn, Bryce said, "You know why I wear boots on a plane? Because right when I get on, I'm looking for terrorists." He went on to say, "You know why I wear a condom when I walk around? Everyone's always telling me to go fuck myself." And lonely internet friends rejoice. Scientists have now created a remote kissing device, allowing long-distance lovers to share silicone smooches. Many people seem to be very excited about this idea, except for local inventor Adam Maskey, who has been tirelessly working on his own romance-inspired invention of hooking his fleshlight to a lawnmower. And, okay. All right, well, before we kick it over to Adam in sports, Juan, what did you think about the big game?
Well, going into it, we all had our favorites. We can agree on that. But after the first quarter, I still thought it could be anyone's games, guys. When you start to watch these athletes play, especially at this level, you start to understand why they made it to the biggest stage in sports. As the game progressed, however, you could start to see who wanted it more. So I wasn't surprised when Team Fluff took home the championship.
Team Fluff.
Yeah. They just seem to be able to put together more offensive drives, convert more third downs, and their special teams was on point.
I'm sorry, Juan. I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Come on, bro. The Puppy Bowl, fool.
Oh, you're talking about the Puppy Bowl? Love the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah, man. Sequin Barkley looked fantastic, and Deebo Samuel got the most popular player and took home the Lombardi Trophy.
Lombardi Trophy. That's awesome. You know what? You're pretty cool, Juan.
Curly, bro.
You know, you're pretty cool, Curly. If you want to grab a beer after this?
Nope.
Anyway, let's throw it over to Adam to get his thoughts on the Super Bowl. Adam, I told you the Seagulls would win.
All right, guys. You know what's got me fired up this week in sports? The gall-dang Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, who the hell saw that dismantling coming? And don't give me that crap. I did. Bull fucking shit. I bet you called the ending of The Sixth Sense too. Give me a break. Sure, Eagles fans are going to act like they saw this coming from a mile away. Sure, some even threw a few bucks on the Eagles, but no one, and I mean no one, honestly saw this absolute meltdown of a performance coming from Patty Cake and his Chiefs. There may have been a sliver of hope. Hell, that's why we make a bet. But to say you expected this is a bald-faced lie, and that fires me up. I know when that first non-existent offensive pass interference was called, all you non-Chiefs fans were thinking, here we go again. This is how the Chiefs win. And well, I absolutely got excited because, like I hinted in our last episode, I put everything on the Chiefs to win this game. And well, I fucking lost. Lost my wife because, well, she didn't know she married a psychopath. My house because now I don't have this month's mortgage. And soon, I won't have my car and I need a place to live. That fires me up. The only little bit of relief is that most of you lost too. And if that doesn't fire you up, you deserve to lose. Hindsight's a motherfucker when it comes to gambling. After facing defeat, we often say or think, if only I did the opposite, then I would have won. Well, we didn't, and we lost. It's not the first loss either, and it certainly won't be the last. Usually my motto when it comes to gambling is, if Steve zigs, I zag. If all people go one way, I go the other. And that usually works, but not this time. I drank the punch, and statistics 100% favored the Chiefs, except for one giant thing, and I'm still fired up I didn't consider it. No team in NFL history has ever won 3 in a row. What the hell made me think Super Bowl 59 was the day? We've already been blessed with greatness like Peyton, oops, there goes my towel, Manning, and Tommy, fuck my family and their feelings, Brady, and even they couldn't pull it off. Mahomes and these Chiefs were no different, and that fires me up. Cooper DeJean was an absolute badass. And like most of you, I thought his name was DeJean Cooper. I also thought he was black, but I was wrong about that too. His name is Cooper DeJean, and he's not black. He's actually a white boy from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and he played collegiate ball for Iowa, and that has me fired up. How the hell did Nebraska not get this kid? The Chiefs' run D was playing really well, but that only opened up the passing game for Hurts, and that dude ripped Chiefs fans and players alike a new asshole. Calm down, Wolfie. That should fire you up, not excite you. From deep balls, easy, Wolfie, to passes in the flats, and using his feet to push the ball downfield, he looked like what we expected Mahomes to look like. And, well, it earned him the damn Super Bowl MVP. Good for you, Eagles. Philly fans deserve it. Despite their win, people will die as a result of their belligerent behavior, and that fires me up. Go eat a cheesesteak, you fat pieces of crap. Oh, and learn how to spell the Eagles, you illiterate fucks. Of course the Gatorade was yellow. We all knew that, but Adam, purple dominated the last few years after Chiefs wins. Shut up. And of course Kendrick played not like us. He had to. What really fires me up is I didn't make that bet. The odds were so in favor of him not. I figured there was some legal information my team had failed to provide me, so I stayed away. $250 would have won over $3,000, and that seriously fires me up because I need money. Man, betting everything on the Chiefs was like doubling down on gas station sushi. Seemed like the right move at first, but then you're regretting your life's choices on the toilet 15 minutes later. And if you're lucky, it's only shooting fire from your asshole. I mean, the Chiefs were chasing a three-peat, but the freaking Eagles turned them into a three-piece combo. 6 sacks, 2 picks, and a side of humble pie. And here I was thinking Mahomes was a sure thing. But the Eagles defense treated him like a piñata at a quinceañera, blindfolded and swinging for the fences. Now I'm sitting here, wallet lighter than the Chiefs defense, wondering if I should have just bet on the Puppy Bowl. At least those dogs know how to cover the spread. Remember, guys, when someone zigs, you zag. If you think I'm an asshole, then pick against me, you dumb bitch. I don't give a shit. A win's a win, right? I'm not wrong often, but when I am, it absolutely fires me up.
And that was Adam with sports, everyone. Adam, tell us how you really feel. Adam, what'd you think about the halftime show?
Can we get a fiddle? Maybe a guitar?
I saw
Bass, drums?
post a thing on the internet, and it said it was a picture of a whole lot of white people with hats and sunglasses on, and said, "I didn't like the halftime show." And I swear I saw you on there.
Oh no, not me, pal. Don't you put words in my mouth. I'm already fired up. I don't need this crap.
What about the cheerleaders, Adam? Did you get a look at them?
Well, Steve, I was kind of paying attention to the game, not to the cheerleaders on the sideline.
Yeah. I myself was completely paying attention to the game and not the cheerleaders on the sideline. Had I been, though, I would say that the Eagles cheerleaders left a little to be desired.
Yeah, those dudes weren't that buff, and that kind of bothered me.
Yeah, they weren't that tan either.
What the hell's going on?
They're eating cheesesteaks.
Philly fans are just fat pieces of shit.
They're covered in cheese. They stink.
And I feel like they're provolone people. It's fucking Philly. You're supposed to put whiz on the
You put whiz
cheesesteak.
on it. What are you going to have? Oh, I'd like my cheesesteak with Havarti and provolone, please. Shut your fat ass up and shovel the goddamn hoagie into your mouth, you piece of shit.
I mean, you took the words right out of my mouth, Steve. Fuck those
fire
fat
up.
asses.
Guys, put queso fresco on it.
Queso fresco?
I don't know what that is, but I want it.
It sounds foreign, and I'm interested.
Yeah, Juan, can you elaborate a little bit?
I get you queso cotija.
Contigo?
Cotija. That's like that
Cotija.
metal band that performed before the Olympics this year.
Oh, yeah, they were awesome.
They were great.
They were at that table, right? It was all like the Last Supper or something.
There, yeah. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
I would love to go to a Contigo concert with you anytime. my
It's
friend.
cotija. Cotija.
Well, I don't have an accent, but I'll give that a shot on the next show.
Cotija.
Can I phone my wife?
Can I?
Let's go live. Let's go live. You guys get one live.
Yeah, I'll call my wife. Honey, what's Coltiga? It sounds like a town in Bolivia. Right?
Mi amor.
Are you guys married to Latin women?
Yeah, my wife's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I got a Colombian wife.
Oh, nice. You guys went foreign for reals, huh?
Absolutely.
They're the cliche white men. They didn't like the halftime show either.
My
Oh,
wife didn't
nice.
understand what was being said. Now, I will say normally she doesn't understand most English, but this particular form of English, she did not have a clue.
I also received a lot of flack from the halftime show. It's from that thing where people would post it, had your picture in it, where they were like, didn't like the halftime show. And then I posted on it, yeah, I don't think I did. They said, what didn't you like about it? I said, well, I don't really like Kendrick Lamar's music.
Well, then you must have missed the underlining message he was trying to say.
I went to the kitchen. And you know what? It's a very unpopular opinion. It's going to get a lot of people fired up, but I don't know. I listened to, the
Wet, Patty, wet, give a dog a bone.
and it's the same reason, another unpopular opinion, I didn't like California Love.
All right, you lost
4
me on that
minutes.
one.
Hey, you fools, watch what you say about Kendrick. You in L.A.
I mean, I really enjoyed the halftime Super Bowl.
I bet you do now.
Didn't Kendrick win a Pulitzer Prize?
He did. He won a Grammys too.
What a good guy.
He's great.
He must be intelligent.
I've always been a fan. I was having a goof, and the goof's over.
Please don't kick our asses.
Let us go.
I was just kidding about the fiddle and guitar, bass, and drums.
Yeah.
And I want to preface for all our fans, we don't know what Wolfie's saying. We don't know what he's talking about or what's even going on in that head of his. But we're equal opportunists, and we see an opportunity here. And you know what? He's our friend.
And with that being said, we're going to kick it over to John the Wolf Salvatore with this week's entertainment gossip and celebrity roundup.
Okay, guys, you're right. You don't know what I'm going to say and what I'm actually going to say. Thank you, Adam, by the way, for including me. What I'm going to say is that I boycotted this year's Super Bowl. The halftime show, I want to watch it. I don't agree with Kendrick Lamar. Maybe you can say I don't let go of shit. But you know what? I did not approve of him years ago when he was receiving all these awards and accolades, and then you're going to go away and then you're going to go on your tour and you're going to embarrass a girl on stage for repeating a lyric that you wrote in your song. These are your fucking fans that go to stage. They pay their good money. And for what? What kind of stunt is that? I'm not for it. I didn't forget it. So I don't give a fuck about these kids that don't know shit about, oh, Drake this, Drake like. Bitch, no, he a stunt queen. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I don't care. You guys can have him on the show. I'm going to stay quiet. I'm going to look like this.
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm just saying, it's fucking stupid. Like, if you don't like something, if you don't like it, don't include it in your fucking music. That's all I'm saying.
Wolfie, I don't really know what you're talking about. Can you explain a little bit?
So, years ago, when he was at the top at one point, I would say maybe even a decade ago, when he himself was, featured in a Taylor Swift video, which we're going to get to her in a second too. Conveniently, they're both at the Super Bowl. Wow. No correlation. Anyways, he had a show, he had a concert, and he brought in a fan. The fan just happened to be white. He said, go ahead, support me. You know my lyrics, and let's go full at it. The whole audience, the whole stage was fucking going. The moment she says the N-word, oh no, he has to stop it. He has to embarrass her. He's like, you can't say that. And she's like, what's up? What's wrong? You guys see the link? Look, you can see here. He's fucking booing her. You can see all that shit. It's fucking ridiculous. He's like, what's wrong? She's just trying to have a good time. She's fucking vibing. She's feeling the good vibes. And you're over here trying to embarrass her on a national level. What point were you trying to make? I don't fucking do that shit. That's fucking toxic. You're trying to spin a narrative. Don't like it. I didn't forget it. That's why I didn't support it. And I don't have to. So,
I don't think she can say that.
he put it in his music. And you went to a concert, right?
I get what you're saying, though. It's a setup.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
It's a setup.
You literally brought her. If you don't want your fans or your white fans to pay your bills, paying your music, then they'll write the lyrics. So you know they're going to be singing it, even if it's at home or out loud. This ain't no fucking white chicks movie where like, no one's around listening. No, you should be able to say the fucking lyrics because I'm supporting you. But all of a sudden she couldn't. I didn't like it. I didn't agree with it.
Hey, was Kendrick really in a Taylor Swift video?
Like that.
He was featured, but it was all the Bad Blood video. Lena Dunham was actually doing her line. I think he came out in a couple scenes. Yeah. It was the Bad Blood video where she supposedly, slapped Selena, and they made a big old thing about it. And then you had so many stars. You had Cindy Crawford, you had Mariska Hargitay, you had all of that. So yeah, that was back in, I think, 2014, 2013?
She slapped Selena. When is the violence in these rap videos?
I'm telling you. Oh,
I don't like violence.
no. We can get fired up, but we don't like no violence.
What else you got?
I don't hate violence.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think it has to stop.
How do we stop it, Steve?
Well, these rap videos where people are slapping each other, apparently, but you got Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, JoJo Seesaw, they're all in there beats the shit out of each other. It's not good.
I mean,
For the kids.
Fat Joe's not even fat anymore. And that fires me.
It looks like he's melting.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
What's going on with that?
What's happening in the world?
I don't know.
Almost just poured into his shoes.
You know what? And the other thing too, going to Taylor Swift, who would have thought that she'd get booed? But there's many reasons for her to get booed, right? Didn't at one point she even actually her team was the Eagles. Maybe that's why the stadium was really up for it. Maybe that's why they were booing her, because maybe she was just backstabbing them. She's like, you know, you turned your back on us and now you're a Chiefs fan because you're fucking the Chiefs, dude. Maybe so. But see, I don't like it either way, because she's gonna spin this. You know what the fuck she's gonna do? She's gonna make a movie about this shit and play the victim, and she'll put some sad music to it. And then you're gonna find out later, I'm like, why are you reselling this to theaters when we could see this for free fucking on YouTube a year ago? Like, no, this is stupid. She's gonna fucking do this.
I saw Travis Kelce yelling at Cheeseburger Andy's.
Wolfie, the Swifties are coming for you, bro.
Yeah, well, I think it was halftime. He was yelling at Cheeseburger Andy, like, look, he's gonna write a fucking song about me. Fucking do something.
I'm telling you.
What was Kelsey wearing after the game?
Yeah, did you see that? It looked like a Bee Gees.
Everyone's saying he looks like John Travolta or Elvis, which kind of fires me up because those are two pretty badass people.
Wearing like a latex thing made out of old bus seats.
It looked like a hide of a cow that's on the floor of your grandpa's cabin.
You know,
I think it still had the tail.
Yeah, it was mooing.
It was horrible.
And I thought Taylor Swift was animal friendly.
Yeah.
That kind of fires me up.
Yeah, you know, the whole game kind of fired me up.
of course, we were hoping to see Blake Lively. She was going to be there. Why? Because Taylor Swift is the godmother to her 3 fucking kids. But right now, to save her ass, and you have the PR, everyone working overtime, they're probably like, I need to separate myself from this Ryan Reynolds, Justin Baldoni nonsense. You know what I mean? I'm a nice girl. We can't have my fan on. I can't lose my money. Don't worry, you'll pollute the planet with your fucking records, re-released every fucking week in a different country, in a goddamn different language, and you change the goddamn instrument and you call it a new sale just to jump your way to the fucking top. No thanks.
Are you talking about like a Godzilla movie? They changed the instrument and like the mouse moving, but it's making a different sound?
Yep.
Hey, that was Chewbacca.
And it's Godzilla. It's the new version of Taylor Swift's record, okay?
I like that.
It's the Lizard record.
I like that.
I think Juan's losing it over there. What's going on over there,
Are you
Juan?
okay? Is there an earthquake in LA?
I'm alive, guys. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive.
Juan, what did you think about the halftime show?
You know, I was expecting him to do something for the Mexicans. You know, I was thinking he was going to come out with a Mexican flag. Maybe the Mexican female president was going to fly in a jet and surprise us all.
They had Serena Williams was there.
I don't think he likes Mexico.
I don't think he likes Mexico. No, he does like Mexico, according to him.
Yeah, that's a political statement.
Halftime show showed otherwise. I mean, you guys paid attention to the Palestine flag that was running around?
Oh, I don't know myself in geopolitics.
I didn't see no Mexican flag running around. I felt like none of the homies were down to do it, you know?
Yeah.
I was waiting for Fools Gone Wild to pull up and make it happen, but hey, it never
It's
happened.
Philadelphia. You know, it's full of white people with terrible skin, body odor,
I couldn't afford a ticket, or else I would have done it.
hair in all the places it shouldn't be.
I would have done
Tickets
it.
are out of control to go to the Super Bowl. We're talking $5,000 minimum to sit in the nosebleeds. How does trash from Philly even afford that game?
Nobody from Philly has ever seen $5,000 in their entire life.
No, it's spent on crack, coke, and meth.
A lot of
think-
math.
I don't think they can afford that. I think it's like cheese curds and maybe gas station sushi like you were talking about.
Dude, be careful. I thought it was a good idea. It's not.
Juan, what did you think about the halftime show?
You know, I'm a baseball fan. I thought football's garbage.
All right, that's
that
one,
was-
everybody.
Out of left field.
I see what you did. I see what you did.
You set me up.
You're a funny motherfucker, Steve. You're a funny motherfucker.
I had that one written 2 weeks ago. I was waiting for Juan to say that. I knew
You've been waiting years to say that one.
he hates football.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, you know what has me fired up is thinking about the town of Philadelphia, which I'm sure is actually fired up. It's probably on fire. Now, I don't know how flammable whiz cheese is, but I'm sure we found out this weekend. Adam, do you see any the footage from Philadelphia?
I don't need to see it to know that these fucking assholes destroyed their city. All the hard work that those city workers put into keeping those streets clean. All right, let's be honest. They've never been clean. They're full of needles, empty baggies. Yeah, but they destroyed it. They destroyed it. They beat the shit out of people. They fucking put what is that? Not even whiz on their cheesesteaks because they're not even real Philly people. I think it's all transplants.
Oh, did you see the Super Bowl where they were making the cheesesteaks and they were like, "You just put some Havarti and some provolone on mine, please." I love cheesesteak. Where's the cheese whiz? You don't get Havarti and provolone on a cheesesteak, you dumb bitch. It's Cheese Whiz. And if anyone should know that, it's you, Eagles fan.
Go see a cardiologist, you
I just want to put this on the record for all my PH fans watching this. This has nothing to do with me and Wolfie.
You guys are out here. We're trying to have a family-friendly show here. How to bring a little levity, lighten things up.
I'm going to
out here.
I'm going to PH at the end of the month, guys, and I come in peace. And I believe you guys deserve this Super Bowl.
Oh, you're fucked.
Oh yeah,
But
hey, when you smell the urine, you'll know you're there.
oh my gosh, I thought that was Santa Monica. No, but I was
Whoa.
look. Adam also has a point. And it's kind of weird that, you know, we hate on a certain group of people. We sometimes maybe say some comments about the homeless, but I'm like, you have citizens destroying their own
Viva
fucking
Mexico.
city. They're destroying their own city in Philadelphia. Why? Speak out on that. That's all I'm saying.
Why are they destroying their own city? Because they've never had anything nice. I think it was Bill Burr that did the Philadelphia rant, right? Where he said they worship a fake sports guy, Rocky. They had like a real hero, Buster Douglas, but they couldn't deal with him. So they have Rocky. Okay, go ahead, Adam.
Rocky's fantastic. I just want to let all the fans know that's obviously in our top 5 favorite movies, sports or not. Now I'm fired up.
Oh
I
my
am
God.
fired up. Rocky's a saint in
What
my
a
book.
joke. Mr. T, that's a real
Oh my God.
Clubber Lang, get him out of here.
Never
Rocky took his ass out.
Never seen Rocky wear a gold chain. Mr. T, never seen him wear anything but a gold chain.
And can we have a moment of honesty? Rocky IV ended the Cold War. Russia versus America.
Hasselhoff ended the Cold War. He was up there. He's stringing the leather pants.
That's a
on.
debate for another day.
Take it down to
Yeah, I think that's not the right song, but that's a debate for another day.
You're right, Adam. That is going to be a topic for another time. That's all the time we have here tonight on the I Am Fired Up. I'm Fired Up show for Adam Maskey, John the Wolf Salvatore, the world's greatest producer, Juan Maraz,
Curly, bro.
Curly Maraz, Juan Curly,